Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you that is coming through as a bit of a confession. Somebody that has had to do some contemplation and probably introspection. They are regretting the games that they've played with you, and they're nervous that when they come back around, you might do the same thing to them that they did to you, which I'm going to go ahead and guess is, something to do with jealousy or ghosting or maybe even starting a fight. But they're worried that if they come back through and they have good intentions, maybe you won't have those good intentions anymore. So, hello there, Rachel. Hello, Peggy. How are we doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of sunshine time. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Tuesday. I did make an announcement on my community board. I'm just going to make sure all of you hear that as well. After this reading, I plan to do a look into 2025 for air signs. I will do 4 different readings for 2025 based on air, water, fire, and earth signs. If you're curious, I've got the order that I always use is in the description box below, but I will timestamp them as well. This one, however, is going to be a general reading and more so focused on a probably no contact situation. If you're looking for a personal reading, please feel free to email me. That is in my description box. Hello there, Amber. How are you? Hello, Grant. It's actually a dress. Keeping you guessing. What's up? You just can't really tell because it's, well, it's not full screen. I'm doing pretty well. How about you? Let's dive in. This is the Meta Muse. Meta plus Muse, like the band. What else do we have? We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Goodness. Queen of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Careful what you wish for. Sometimes you get it. So this is coming through as somebody that may struggle a bit in terms of how they view themselves. They may not have a lot of reservoirs from which to draw in terms of self-esteem or confidence. And when somebody speaks the truth to them or calls them out for something like that, I do think that it's a little bit difficult for them to be mature about it. I'm not trying to, make you feel bad about yourself. This is looking in the past, to be fair. So it's coming through with the Ace of Swords being in the upright as somebody who previously kind of justified these things, but now they're taking stock in the reality of the situation. Okay, so I maybe played some games. I maybe didn't treat you the right way, because if I'm afraid of the way that you could treat me being the same way as how I treated you, I probably didn't treat you very good now, did I? Hello there, Archetype. How are you doing? Hello, admiring penguins and all of your emojis. I love it. I hope you're doing well. So this individual had to identify within themselves a tendency to play games as a way to actually protect themselves and kind of do some soul searching here. Well, if I want to be this King of Pentacles, I have to be willing to offer stability or a true connection to somebody. If I would rather be this 9 of Pentacles, which is the single card, right? If I would rather be on my own, then, I probably need to just dip. And so it feels to me like this person was not quite ready or interested in a relationship. And as a result, they left questions unanswered and walked away. And I think initially they were pretty proud of themselves. Like, okay, I avoided that problem. Look at me go. Until the thoughts started to set in, and it's almost as if this person saw you as the Eight of Swords initially. That might have been accurate. And then started to realize that they themselves were in this Eight of Swords, even though they had considered themselves to be the Six of Wands, which is about victory or achieving what you want, right? Oh, good. I got you to leave me alone. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen because I don't want a serious relationship. 10 minutes later, where did you go? Why don't you want to know where I am? What's going on? So we have the Prince of Pentacles and Strength. It's hard for me to look at this card and see anything other than stubbornness because of that bull. But we've got somebody who took a while to understand what was really going on or what their behavior said about their own emotions or how they interact with people that they care deeply for. Hello there, Gibson. How are you? Hello, William. I hope you're having a good day. So I gotta say, initially I called you out for being immature and you might have taken your sweet time, but you're coming out as the Strength card because you've identified and presumably rooted out something that was limiting you in your own happiness or, being able to live the way you would like to live. And there's greater self-awareness now. I feel like a big part of this Strength card is somebody being willing to be honest with themselves about what's really going on instead of always looking to blame somebody else. So now, instead of leaning towards wanting to be this Nine of Pentacles, somebody who is, avoiding love and relationships and focusing on themselves or short-term things, now this individual, they're leaning more towards the King of Pentacles. Maybe I should give this another try. Maybe this is somebody who I can't forget because they're actually willing to do right by me. It's easy to look at the Fool card and think that we're calling somebody stupid, but I encourage you to remember that is the very first card of the deck. It's number 0. This is about starting over. This is about taking a leap of faith. This is about doing something that might be a little bit unpredictable, right? So there's a flying by the seat of your pants kind of vibe. More so than, whoops, shouldn't have done that. Hello there, Venus. How are you? Hello, Darren. I hope you're having a good day. Got the Six of Cups and the Devil with the Nine of Swords. Six of Cups is clarifying the Six of Wands, so the number 6 could be relevant or important. But this is somebody who, I'm telling you, they thought they were victorious. They thought they'd walked away. They thought they would get over you. This is telling me very clearly, all I think about is you. When I can't sleep, which is probably pretty often, I think back to the times that you made me laugh, or the times that you took care of me, the times that you made me feel better. Maybe you were just the only person that ever listened to me, right? But I take this Devil card as somebody who has become a little bit obsessive. They say distance makes the heart grow fonder. In this instance, it might be makes the heart grow more obsessed. They're realizing now they do want something serious, even though they were quick to skip town and not want to have to do that. All right, this is the truth, or sorry, the hidden truth. Ooh, also, I finally posted another video on my second channel, which is an ASMR, reading a book, not this kind of reading channel, It's called Curious Carmen ASMR. So if you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. I posted another Edgar Allan Poe story, which you may not know, actually. It's one of the lesser known ones, in my opinion. It's called Berenice. Okay, so we've got, I still feel the pain and I wish we could go back. I don't know what you want. They do have several memories that they revisit, I think, frequently, that are some of the most joyful things they've experienced, which is why they think about, going back. But it's also proved difficult to let go of the pain that they feel not being near you. You broke my heart. I want you so badly. I need security. There it is. Okay, so something has happened for this individual to push them more towards the King of Pentacles. I really do feel like I've got to decide, do I want to be more of a Nine of Pentacles or do I want to be a King of Pentacles? Do I want to have more of like a, do whatever I feel like doing and not get caught up in long-term relationships? Or am I looking for something that makes me feel beloved, Hello there, Susan. How are you? Hello, Hope. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Aisha. Right back to you. Hello, Paul. How's your day going? This person has had something happen that makes them realize a life in the Nine of Pentacles on your own lone wolf kind of thing isn't as great as they thought it would be. They are, I think, yearning for somebody who actually wants to be there at the end of the day, listen to, how was your day? What are you thinking about? What color do you want to paint the dining room if we have one? Like there's a desire for companionship that is consistent instead of, inconsistency. All right, this is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. Devil in the reverse. I love that because we have the Strength card almost right above it, one over, with the Three of Pentacles. There's someone here who's supportive, very supportive, and likes to do what they can to be there for this King of Pentacles. I'm going to call you the King of Pentacles because it seems to me like you've chosen that's your energy now. You have let go of perhaps a few connections, friendships, people that you relied upon because you realized that they were living life in a way that you didn't really want to be a part of, or you have possibly or gotten closer to those that have the type of lifestyle that you really do want. Maybe I don't want to be partying anymore. Maybe I want to be more responsible with my money. Maybe I want to learn a different trade. This King of Pentacles is thinking about, where do I want to put down roots? There's that Six of Cups again. Four of Swords in the reverse. I don't want to be alone. I want to be with the person that I think about, that I know loves me for who I am and not for what I can do or what I can give. This is somebody who just loves me. This could be someone you met a long time ago. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Past Lives, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this card. There could have been, it doesn't have to be that you met when you were children, but there could have been, when you met, separation. Got to know each other, separation. Got to know each other better, separation. It's like it's never been easy to be close, but you found a way somehow. Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and Justice. I know I want things to be right, but I don't know how that looks for you. I don't know what you want was one of the cards that came out, right? This is really driving this person crazy. Remember, I told you they initially thought they had put you in the Eight of Swords. Now they realize they've put themselves in the Eight of Swords. It was just like a little bit of a waiting game. And with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, I see somebody who's struggling to balance things out without that partner. They might be able to, address some financial things because they are coming out as Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This could be somebody who just wants to feel like there's a human that really understands them or wants to understand them. They just don't know how to make this right. Temperance and Judgment with the Eight of Cups. I think for a while here, our King of Pentacles had decided if I want to create the life that I want, there are things that I have to change, and that might require me to walk away from everyone. I might have to move. I might have to make new friends. I might have to let go of old patterns or habits. If we had anybody here that drank too much, I do feel like that's something this person wanted to address. If we had somebody that was maybe going down the wrong path in terms of how they made their money, they might have been changing that. But this is somebody who knew they had to walk away from some things, including this person that they love, in order to make the changes that they needed to. Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. This feels to me like somebody's done the work. This is like I've figured out what I needed to do. I figured out what I needed to end. But now what? I mean, look, I've watched a few football games, but if I scored a touchdown, I wouldn't know what to do. And I dance in my kitchen. I feel like I could do like a stupid little dance in the end zone and be like, yay. But like this person, they've reached that end zone where they've accomplished quite a lot. And now they have to actually do the thing that they did it for, right? Gotta be careful with that. I think we should always be working to improve our own life for ourselves, for children if you have them, right? Adorable pets if you have them. But this is like, I want to be a better person so I can actually be with somebody that wants to be good to me. Yeah, this person is pacing back and forth, making the decision to do something and then going back on it. Am I going to send? No. Am I going to go? No. Am I going to call? No. But with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, again, I'm telling you, they don't want the single life anymore. I want to be with somebody that is good to me, and I want to be good to them. All right, this is the Judgment in the reverse, Three of Spears. Interesting. Three of Pentacles, Three of Spears would be the same. So this last, the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, the second card I pulled out was the same exact card. And One could argue that this is really about who you surround yourself with. If this King of Pentacles was stuck in a karmic lifestyle because they felt like they needed to, it's like when you're on the highway and you know that the speed limit is 70, but everybody and their mom is going 80. You're like, well, okay, me too. Why not? Sure, let's do this. This is somebody that was like, okay, well, everyone else is going 80. Why not? Why not 90? Be careful, you guys, okay? This person was going with the flow. Other people are doing it, so why not me? But there was some sort of loss that happened here. And it led to this person building those walls or creating those boundaries. So they might have had an acquaintance or even been, seeing somebody that was in that, let's call it the 90-mile-an-hour lane. And it caused them some sort of grief. Maybe there was damage to their property. Maybe there was a broken heart situation. I kind of doubt it's that one, but for some of you it is. It's betrayal or loss because of who you spend your time with. 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. If I wasn't hanging out with you, I wouldn't have been there, or I wouldn't have made that decision, or that wouldn't have happened to me. So this person's like, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. You're trouble. Hello there, Carrie. How are you doing? Hello, Key Controller. What's happening? Nine of Swords. The Star in the reverse. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Seems like the realization was, I can't heal or I can't become a better version of myself. I can't work on myself if I'm surrounded by this kind of energy. So I think there's an attempt to address the fact that we feel stuck in that 8 of Swords energy. I don't know where to go or how to move, right? The person's like tied up. How do I fix this? I don't know. I can't see anything. Now they're realizing more of the truth of the situation, moving to the 9 of Swords, but it's pretty scary, right? Okay, so I make bad decisions in part because I'm surrounded by people that make bad decisions. So I have to what? Change my job, change my social life, change everything? What do I have to do? I mean, for some of you, this person's saying it's time for me to move away. It's time for me to get a different kind of career. It's time for me to stop talking to my best friend. There's a desire to mature, to be a better version of themselves that doesn't surround themselves with people that they can't rely on or trust. Ten of Spears, 10 of Pentacles, thinking about the long term and resisting some of the offers or social invitations from people that they've known. So I do feel like there's a sense of, distancing themselves from the people they've been hanging out with, looking for opportunities to connect with people that understand them better. Queen of Wands in the reverse, Death in the reverse. But they realize there's a lot of people that want to stay in this Queen of Wands in the reverse energy. The low vibration, I have to get my self-esteem depends on external validation. Do you think I'm cool? Do you think I'm funny? Do you think I'm cute? Blah, 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 right? That's what these people really care about. So if they're not going to change, then I have to change. Hello there, Navi. How are you doing? Five of Spheres or Five of Pentacles. Six of Wands. I like this because this is somebody who thought they were going to feel this Six of Wands energy and ended up in the Eight of Swords. But now we have a sense of when I let go of the energies that are holding me back, I'm able to find a Six of Wands in reality. So this individual, I would also point out, looks way more confident than this chica on a horse. She's just kind of like, I think I did a thing. Was it good? Yeah. Not even smiling. Like, what? I thought you were successful. This dude's like, you got tickets to the gun show? Do you? There's confidence coming off of this card. So we have somebody who's like, you know what? I made the right decision for myself. I've made moves. I'm ready. I feel better than I ever have. This person may literally be feeling stronger. So physically, they may, have been eating better, drinking more water, whatever it is, right? Especially if they gave up drinking, this could be pretty impactful as well. So we've got the Fairy Lenormand. Also, I have some new cards coming in. Hopefully I can use them later today. We'll see. So we've got masculine energy, number 28. And the message or the envelope, number 27. So there's communication here. This, to me, feels like I know I have kind of sidestepped any attempt to communicate, but I'm ready now. They're nervous about someone else seeing or hearing about this. We have number 17, which is the storks. This talks about good news. Yeah, they're worried that someone will hear about this and want to cause them grief. So there could be some pressure from friends or family or maybe even an ex in terms of this person's status. If they, for example, were avoiding being in a relationship for a very long time and then they, build a house and want to have a little white picket fence with you, there could be some people that are upset, right? Well, I tried to do that and they never wanted that with me. So there could be some anger in that regard. There could also be some anger in terms of the social circle that might have had to change. But we've got the whip, number 11. This person feels like they're good news. If they are able to reunite with this person that they love, there are people that will be mad. It could be rivals, right? There could be other people that want to be with their love interest. If you're new to my channel, every time the whip comes out, I do this little, I'm calling it an inside joke. But it's not an inside joke anymore because y'all already know about it. But here's the whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, please, not the whip. The whip. No, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. Don't worry. I'll try to get my mom to do that for y'all soon. I think she's a little bit nervous about it. Hello, Linnea Kia. How are you doing? Hello, Johnny. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Cher. What's up, dude? Good timing. All right. This is the Gilded Reverie. What else do we have, please? We have the Child in the reverse and the dice. Someone took a risk here that was not with good intentions. So this could be the final straw, or the Six of Pentacles in the reverse for our King of Pentacles. Could have been somebody who betrayed them by taking a risk that was really unforgivable. For some of you, there were some issues in terms of children. how children were treated, parenthood of the, or like, what's it called? Who's actually the father? There's some question here about whether or not people had negative intentions all along. We have the Scythe, which is number 10, and the Tree of Life. So as this King of Pentacles decides to cut people out of their life that had tried in their own way to be a block for this King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is able to go through an awakening. It's like, okay, I guess since we're going with a tree, I used this before. Sorry if you hear it again, but I've done some trimming on the plant life behind my house, and there's this big bush. I don't know what it is. It gets like really, I want to say like gardenia type flowers, but it had a lot of like dead branches, sticks. And I trimmed those back and the bush went crazy. It went way bigger than it had the year before. My guess being, okay, now the nutrients that that plant collects from rain or whatever now goes to the, places it needs to instead of the old branches that were on it. This person's realizing their energy is being used more efficiently, or they're able to accomplish more, Eight of Pentacles, because they're not wasting their time dealing with people that they can't trust, right? Trying to figure out who's doing what and who's a problem and who's not. Hey, thanks for the vote of confidence there, MLG. Let me know when you got a channel. We got number 2, which is the clover, number 34, which is the fish. This talks about good news and luck. There is something that is going to make things a little bit easier for the King of Pentacles as they pursue this love interest. They're going to feel a little bit dumbfounded at how something goes. Approved for something they didn't feel like they'd get approved for, getting a job that they didn't think they'd get hired for, finding $100 bill in the parking lot, whatever it is. There's going to be something here that makes it easier for this King of Pentacles to get where they want to go. We have number 32, which is the moon. This can talk about vocation or dreams. Yeah, there's something here that seems to be a bit of, it's like it's confusing, or I haven't really made up my mind yet, but this is what I want. So this person could still be kind of putting together in their mind what the ideal life is. Do I want to live off grid? Do I want to have a hobby farm? Do I want to, I don't know, have a million dogs? There's a lot of questions they're still trying to work through, but what they do know for sure is they're ready for something that's more stable. They're ready for a companionship with somebody that's actually trustworthy. All right, this is the situations deck. Receipts in the reverse. So someone doesn't have receipts, huh? Realization. Okay, so this is more so about, I think, the connection the King of Pentacles feels to their love interest. They can't really prove some of the more fantastic things. I say fantastic in a way that references like fantasy, right? Like not, sexy stuff, but like I didn't think some of the ways I connect with the person that I love were possible. I can't explain to somebody else why I feel the way I feel because I would sound crazy. They do feel like there have been some really incredible moments with this individual. And if they try to explain it to some of these low vibration friends, they'd just be like, okay, but what kind of car do they drive? And this person would be like, oh, it's not about the car. It's about the fact that this is somebody that like really understands me. And then their friends will be like, okay, but like cakes or no? Like, can you understand for a moment that maybe there's a way to connect with humans in a more substantial way. I think they just really got frustrated with these friends that they were dealing with, trying to talk about this love that they feel and realizing that nobody else really understands it because they were surrounded by some pretty superficial individuals. So we have somebody that's contemplating an in-person visit or having an in-person conversation because they don't want to be alone anymore. Got main female in the reverse. Oh my, okay. I threw them everywhere. All right. Main female in the reverse, pathway, privileged lady. So there's someone who feels entitled to this King of Pentacles. Maybe it's like, I knew you weren't ready to settle down when I met you, but I figured when you would settle down, you would choose me. And they're not being chosen by this King of Pentacles. They're seeing the love interest as a privileged lady, someone who just like swooped in and stole their their love interest at the last moment. So this could be the person that is trying to cause some issues here, or the one who took the not so great risks in the past, right? We've got poverty in the reverse, mature woman, and community in the reverse. It makes me feel like this entitled individual from the past, whoever feels like they have a claim to this King of Pentacles energy, they were really just looking for somebody to pay their bills, if I'm honest. I'm not saying there wasn't an actual, like, I think I'm in love kind of thing, but this feels to me like somebody who wanted a person to pay for their way, Hi, Venus. Yes, I pretty much do personal readings every day. Sometimes I don't, but almost every day. Yes, it's totally about vibration. Good call, dude. All right, let's grab just a few more for you. This is the Spiritual AF deck. And then if you missed my update earlier, I'll have a reading out later today for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra on what 2025 will bring for you. All right, so we've got the secret to being a good human is learning not to take your out on others. This King of Pentacles has realized I was putting out not so great energy, taking out my anger on others, and that's why I got that energy back. If I give loving energy, maybe I'd be happier. I love this one. I might get it tattooed, why not? This person's thinking for themselves, using their own intuition. They're not going to just follow the crowd. They're not going to do what everybody else is. They may not drive 70 when everybody else is driving 80, but you know what I mean. Hi there, Michael. How are you? We've got be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. Stop saying yes to shit you hate. I might need to make a t-shirt off this because this is some really good stuff, you guys. If you don't want to do something, like if you've agreed to be paid for it, that's different, okay, you guys? But if you're agreeing to hang out with people that are low vibration, you got to ask yourself, what impact is that having on my life? Because it is having one. I'm glad to hear it. All right, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. What's up, Upper Echelon? Always look for you at the end now. I hope to see you on the next reading, and toodles.